Hi, this is J.M.Wong, the author of the urban fantasy novel Under Curse's Scythe. I am back with a book review video, finally. You know, I've been posting videos of collection of experiences, without me talking, and, for this week I just decided, well, I just have to make a video where I talk, finally, after such a long time. Anyways, before I talk about what video today, I just want to show you, I've re-dyed my hair. It turns out the purple, if you've seen my previous talking video, you notice that I've dyed a light purple, but because it turns out to be really, really bad when it wears off, I couldn't endure it, so I re-dyed my hair to a darker purple. Hopefully this time when it wears off, it will be much better. Praying. Okay. Anyways, yes, back to this theme. The theme of today's video is another book review video. For this video, I'm going to introduce this book. Ooh, right, this book. So you might be wondering, hey, this is Chinese, right? Don't worry about it because, okay, to be honest, this book is originally written in Japanese. It has translated to this Chinese version, but at the same time, recently I discovered that they also have an English version. That's why I'm introducing this book to you, because I think it's a really, really amazing book. And when I thought there wasn't really an English version, I was even thinking of translating it myself so that more people can know about this amazing book. So the English name for this book is, I believe, is I Wonder, the I Wonder Bookstore. So the English name is here, the I Wonder Bookstore. That's the English translation of this book. So in Chinese is 有呀有呀书店. So, this I Wonder Bookstore book talks about this very unique bookstore that contains everything, every kind of books you can find, especially books about books. So, the reason why is I Wonder Bookstore is slightly different from the Chinese translation, but which I believe the Chinese translation is much better in terms of expressing what this bookstore is. In fact, 有呀有呀 bookstore in Chinese literally means like you have everything. Okay, in this bookstore you have everything, and that's why I also understand why the English translation is I Wonder Bookstore, because whenever people go to this bookstore and ask, I wonder, do you have this kind of books? And the book salesman will be saying, yes, 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 we definitely have that book. That's kind of the reason. The direct translation is yes, yes, we have that bookstore, if you directly translate from the Chinese. So I do understand why the English version is I Wonder Bookstore, because somehow it's like, I wonder, do you have this book? Yes, we do have. So they have everything. They have every kind of books, even books about books. And this is basically about this store, a very daily routine, like what people ask about. They will have sections, different section is different customer asking, oh, I wonder, do you have this book? And the salesperson is like, yes, yes, yes. And then the next few pages will be about, okay, what are the books under the requirements of this customer. So it's very, very interesting. Basically, it's like your imagination is going wild. You just go and ask, like, I wonder, do you have this? Not worrying that it will not have the book that you don't want, because it is a bookstore that has everything you want. So this is a book drawn and written by a Japanese author called, sorry, I'm reading from here because it's Shinsuke Yoshitake. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. I'm really bad at it, but here's the subtitle for it. But yeah, this is not just a fiction. It doesn't have a lot of words. It's in fact more like a graphic novel. Yes, a graphic novel. So I really, really love it. I managed to read it in one sitting. The reason for that, it is truly, truly a book that relaxes, comforts your wounded soul in some way. And it is definitely suitable for anyone who's a bookworm, who loves books very much, because only people who love books so much can understand the jokes, or, see things that you have always imagined or dreamed of, that are related to books, and you think, oh, I wish it really happened. Some of the things are more like describing the fantasies of a lot of bookworms. One of the things that I really like would be the tools. One is called the reading machine, if I directly, the reading robot. So basically you have this reading robot that covers your ears in the crowd when it's too noisy for you to read. There's also one that, cheers you up, continue to read that book, that robot. And there's also, reminding you, okay, not to read under dim light, and waking you up in the middle of when you fall asleep in the middle of reading your book. And yeah, and then discussing the book content with you. So of course nowadays I think no matter how advanced technology is, it doesn't happen in reality. But as a bookworm, seeing this is like, oh, I wish that happened. It's definitely like containing all the fantasies that most bookworms have, and I would say it's really interesting to read this. So basically, this is the books, the shelves here. It is classified into, myths about books. Interesting thing is, the myths are so interesting, so relaxing. It gives you a laugh. I haven't read a graphic novel or a book that can actually make me laugh all the time. Like, I am rereading it over and over. Like, especially when I'm really tired and feeling down, I would go back to this book and read it. And some of the concepts are really, really cute. So, for example, one is like the Moonlight book, saying that, okay, you have to absorb, you can only read the book under moonlight but not sunlight or any kind of light. So these are interesting concepts that you will never see in reality, but because of its the imaginations, you are happy about the imaginations. And it's very short. Like, I believe these books are not just for adults. Of course, adults would enjoy, like me. I really enjoy this book. Kids can also understand the pictures, the words are very easy, and these are some of the pictures, and the pictures are really, really pretty, and the concepts, you can give you a laugh after reading that. And you have different sections. There are sections about tools. There are sections of how to be a salesperson in books in a very funny way, not the boring kind, like telling you, okay, for you to become a good salesperson, you have to blah 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 blah. So I really, really like this book. It's very short as well, as you can see. I wish it could be like thicker, longer. I wish they can have volume 2. I'm not sure they will have it. If they have, that would be great. And yeah, this is definitely the cover of it. I believe when I look onto Book Depository, they have the same cover as this. So it's just the title slightly different. And I have seen, like, I'm not sure whether it's the same texture, but the texture of this cover is really amazing. Yeah, the reason why I don't want to talk too much, because there's so much things I want to share from this book, but if you haven't read that book, I don't want to spoil it for you, because it's very short. It's a very sweet but short journey, and I don't want to spoil too much. But yeah, do check out this book. It's really worth it, and I'm so glad that I picked it up during one of my trips. If I haven't seen this, I think, yeah, I couldn't find that perfect tool that will make me happy when I feel very down. And hopefully it does the same for you. And I think it's definitely something that, bookworms would definitely fall in love with this. Anyways, hope they have more books like these in the future. Like, nowadays, it's very, very hard for people like me, I don't know, not just me, but a lot of people as well, to be happy and to have books. It doesn't have to be having excited adventures or, very intense kind of content, things that doesn't have really the traditional storyline, okay, having a climax and then solution, blah blah blah. It doesn't have to have that plot line, but then like daily stuff, daily stories, very short daily stories, combination of very short stories that nurtures your soul, relax your soul, something that has a little bit of imaginations into it, but at the same time there's this reality, but like the non-bitter kind of reality mixed into it. These kind of books, these are the feelings I have towards a lot of the Japanese books that I have read recently. Yes, I have recently. I will definitely introduce more. Hopefully all of them have English translation, but I have been picking up books by Japanese authors, translated books by Japanese author, because a lot of their style is very relaxing. It's not entirely reality. There's magical elements, imaginary elements into their stories or graphic novels, but at the same time there's reality in it, and the reality is not too bitter at a point that makes you depressed. And when the sweet reality combines with this little bit of imaginations, it relaxes, it comforts my soul and heals my wounds. And that's why I hope in the future I can also recommend more of these books, and hopefully they have more English translation on these books that I really like, so you guys, my English speakers or English viewers, can get to know more about the amazing points and parts of these Japanese novels, while my Chinese viewers, you can definitely go and check out these books because it's amazing. Anyways, yeah, this is a relatively very short book review, but this is what I read in July. There's definitely more, but yeah, hopefully I can continue these book review videos and make it a habit. Anyways, yeah, hope you like this video, and if you like it, remember to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you, and bye.